Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all's going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jack. Now, I continue off here in the Fallout 76 beta. I'm able to continue off today. We're in the second day, and we're only able to play it for a few hours and things like that. So I really want to hit the ground running on some certain aspects of the game. So I've got a little camp set up down in the south. We're gonna make our way over there. I want to show you kind of how the building and stuff like that works. What I did was I started a base in the last beta session, and I wanted to really expand it and start working on that and trying to get used to the building system, because obviously I'm on Xbox right now because it's on Xbox for the beta, and when the PC version comes out, I want to know how to build, what to do, and kind of how that's all gonna work, because for Fallout, obviously I'm excited to see the lore, take care of all the, I don't know, objectives that we have to do. But, you know, the longevity of the game is going to depend on how we can PvP, loot, fight other people. I'm hoping that, eventually there's servers where you actually, drop your guns and stuff like that. I would assume there would be, if people are releasing their own servers with settings and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how that's all going to work. So I really want to get into the base building. I've got a base set up. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a nice little wood shack. I ran out of wood really quickly, so I actually had to go and gather wood all over the place. I went to the lumber mill and things like that to be able to actually build bigger. So we're gonna get into kind of the building system, see how that all works. We'll go back and do everything else kind of when the game releases on PC, but right now I want to focus on this and see where we're gonna want to place our base and things like that. So we're gonna gather some stuff, figure out how we want to set up our base, and kind of take it from there. We got to run electricity and things like that, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, I think, with that, but I've noticed it's similar to the Fallout 4 building system, so that should help, definitely. Anyway, I'm liking the game, and I'll kind of fill you in on what I went through to get the base where it's at, the resources and that kind of stuff. Alright, so make sure you place your building starter in the right spot, because I've chosen a few not level spots and it's really bad. I want to build on the side of this cliff, so I'm trying to figure out a good way to do that. Alright, it took me a second to figure out where the windows and doors were, but you have to switch over basically the wall piece to a modified version of it, so you can just add windows like that. I'm trying to just use different pieces so that we get a variety and kind of good idea of how this works. Obviously I think this is the lowest tier building material. Alright, looks like you can move your main camp piece as well once it's already placed, so that's good. I needed to move this a bit so that I can expand this out a little bit forward. I did run out of wood at this point, so we can't really afford a door or anything else. So we're going to have to go gather more things, but that's kind of how that works. We're going to get this up quick. Alright, we can even place this grill. There's also gunfire around here, so there's a little town down below. I figured it'd be good to get things from and what's not. So, I've got some of the basic stuff. We've got a little light. I think I need to run power and stuff in here as well, so we're gonna work on that. This is the only bed I can make, so classy. Okay, this is important. Now, anything we put in here, we should be able to access from anywhere. Actually, we probably don't need two of them now that I think about it. But we should be able to access this from any stash location, on the map, which they're pretty much around quest objectives and stuff like that, I think. So I'm trying to just get a good look at what everything is, what it does, you know what I mean? I think the base is big enough to hold what we need to. I'm not going to do any workbenches in here for now. We'll place a nice little cabinet right there in case we need that. I also need to figure out how wiring, like power here. I feel like this doesn't fit in at all. That'll work. Do this with like a chair over here. So how the doors work as well. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna do like one of everything so we see how it works. Obviously we need this lighthouse painting. And it looks like you can find other ones as well, probably as you go. Did I just get shot, really? I need to like leave this building menu. Okay, there we go. Is this it? Oh. Hello. Just hanging out here? Were you just shooting at like the wall for like an hour? Was that what was happening? Alright. Anyway. How the doors work is you put the door down and then it looks like you can just put more advanced locks. So I'm not sure if that means that somebody can actually pick the lock if they have high enough skill and sit there and pick it for a while. But it does say that it has a skill requirement on the door. So I think that's going to be the case. And you put better locks on it depending on how many resources you have. So I think the big goal is to get out there, get as much stuff as you can, maybe kill people to get what junk they have, and then build a mega base or something along those lines and throw turrets and stuff on it. So we'll have to figure that out. I'm trying to get some turrets up during the beta. I think that'd be pretty funny. So this is a doormat. Got this as well. Anyway, you can come like fast travel to your base, all that kind of stuff, and it's gonna be useful for sure to have one, especially since you can pick it up and then move it to other places. So I don't know how that's gonna work with like terrain and things like that, but I'm gonna figure it out as we go, I suppose. Throw a couple chairs here for sure. Alright, so I need to work out the power situation so that we can get lights going, and I'd assume turrets and things like that as we go. Maybe if we upgrade ourselves from a wood base. I couldn't put a foundation there. Maybe when we like move it to a different spot, if we do, we can fit one there depending on the terrain. So that would be nice. Although we might have to build on some place really lopsided, considering I kind of conformed my base to the terrain. Anyway, I'll leave that on. That's the button. Trying to get all my buttons correct. So we need to put these down. So this is gonna provide 3 power. Why don't I do like a half wall? If we do like a half wall here, here. Actually, now that I think about it, we won't be able to. There's no like half door, is there? Or I don't know. That's probably a bad idea. I was gonna say we didn't need to do a whole one, but let's do. Wow, see, so you can go all the way down to metal. It's probably really difficult to get through. There's like a way to put insane locks I saw on there that require some high skill. So let me just put this here. It's gonna cover up our window a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, we can use the window to run. I think we're gonna need that, actually, now that I think about it. Let me put this door on here. We'll put the generators in there, and then we'll run our power inside. I just didn't want to put the generator in the inside of like that main area because it's loud, and you don't want to be breathing in. Look at those fumes. It's toxic. Anyway, I'm gonna put 2 of these in here because they're small. These are really small, actually. Okay, now that we've got those going, gotta place this post here, and if it's like Fallout 4. There should be like a way to attach a wire. Yep. Attach wire from that to that. And then same here. And then we should have 6 power to this post. Awesome. Now, I don't think you can run wires through wall. Shoot, I think I just picked up the door. No. No. It's a little bit cramped. Sorry, this is generator room. So you don't see how loud that is? You don't want that just in the middle of everything. Whoops. Let's put a lock on this. I'll show you how that works. How did I get that option? There we go. So we go to lock, then we go down to this, and we've done it. We've locked our door. Hopefully. I hope that's how you do it, because somebody can just walk in. I don't think they can take from your stash anyway, but they could, I don't know, make you angry. So let's get out of here so I can actually open the door. That's one thing I always had a problem with. Why can't you just let me open a door when I'm building in Fallout? Because you have to leave the whole menu just to get inside or outside, because if you try to open it, you'll pick up your door. So we need to run another power pole. Nope. Alright, so it does look like it has to have a line of sight, so putting this here actually turned out to be very good for me. See, you can't actually get it to go. Maybe if I move this a little bit more like that. So if you don't have a window and you had just a wall there, you'd technically have to have the generator in the same building or figure out a way to run it. There are connectors I know that you can put onto the walls and things like that. I didn't see any in the building menu right now, so did I really? It's not gonna go through that middle piece even. Okay, one more attempt. Right there. I'm glad I can reach it from in here, at least. And come on. Oh, I saw it. There we go. Alright, we got power inside. And that's not too painful. I do wish that the oh, the light's actually on, I think. But we don't have to connect it specifically. I think it turned on. It looks like it's on. What about this overhead one? That looks like it's on as well. So, looks like it just has to be in the vicinity and you're all good. Yeah, I can't like connect it or anything. Alright, so here. Wait, how did I get that up there? Well, I accidentally placed one of those on top. Now we need to figure out how to get up there. But anyway, I think it's well set up. We've got power. We've got a little shack. Now we need to get that off the roof. Alright, this is actually a pretty cool piece. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that worked way better than I thought it would. Let's leave that, honestly. Then we have access up here. There's no other variation of it. I was hoping there'd be like one that I could put there. Can I put another ceiling on top of this thing? None of these seem to be flat. I think you'd have to use this. Or maybe this one. Oh, it snapped. Oh, it's not letting me though. What does that even mean? I feel like that should place there, but that's a bug. That won't place either, because that's a weird message to get. Let's move this grill up here. I feel like this looks like more, you know, more of a suited area for that. Anyway, all right, we got up here. That's a nice piece, and I don't know why this doesn't work. All right, I actually found a community event that was going on, and it kind of shows up on the map, and you have the ability to go up to it, so kind of wanted to see what the reward was from this thing. We took out about 5 or 6 farming robots on the road, and now we're moving into like the main area, it looks like. These are normally friendly too, because I was over here before. Oh dude, he just burst into flames. I really like the hunting rifle as well. taken out everything. Oh, that guy must have died. I should have taken his stuff, honestly. I didn't realize that until he was just crouching down at it, but we took care of all the stuff. Just kidding, there's one more, evidently. Oh, no. No. Oh. Well, that's sad. So I wasn't able to finish that other event because the server actually came down. Obviously, there's things going on with the beta and stuff, but I found that you could actually find them on the map and fast travel to them for some caps. So if you've got them stocked up, which I have, I've been trying to not fast travel and save them up, you're able to actually go to the event that's going on. So hopefully we can get into a little bit here. Alright, looks like most things are cleared out, maybe. Oh, there's still a gunfire. This may be a higher level area as well. These guys are all higher level than me, at least, because I've been focusing on building. Alright, we're fighting off mole rat populations. Maybe it's not that high level of an area. And now, what's happening? Like radiation? Oh, did we really just finish it? Wow. Alright, I think that's only fair that I missed out on the last one, but got this one so easily. Just killed one mole rat. Wait, what? We got some PvP. Some PvP's happening. Alright. Alright. I can't really get involved. You can't PvP to level 5, so... It is a thing that's already happening. I need to start storing my stuff so that we don't get killed. And look at, I've reached level 5. So at level 5, it looks like, yeah, allies you don't... Oh, so there isn't friendly fire, at least. Strangers, you don't take much damage. And then enemies, obviously. Enemies. No, that's awesome. So level 5, I can now PvP. I'm going to continue into luck. What do we got here? Well, that is very good. I remember this from Fallout 4. I can't remember what the name of the perk was. Maybe it was the same. But I'm gonna just toss all these up. I assume you just want to put as many cards in your deck as possible. Is there a limit? I don't know. Anyway, we got ourselves a little event. I'm going to be doing a full playthrough on PC. Obviously, that's why I'm rushing through things a little bit here. But I wanted to really show you the building mechanics, how things are going to work, and maybe a little bit of insight into how PvP will eventually hold up when you're raiding bases, picking people's locks, something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's where we're going to stop for today. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up for me. If you want to see more Fallout 76 and you want me to continue on with the playthrough that I've got going on, just hit a thumbs up for me, and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.